You may have seen a new face walking the halls of McCracken County High School. You'll meet her on a very special edition of Mustang TV. I'm Kaylin Rowell.
And bringing you news and sports from across the school, I'm Trevor Champion. Miss Ginger Stewart began her new role as interim principal of MCHS on February 20th. She'll be our leader in the absence of Principal Michael Siglinski.
While she's been in the district her entire career, some of you may not know her. Bradley Davis, Kristen Jones, Abby Cope, and Trevor interviewed her this week to find out more about Miss Stewart.
Well, my name is Ginger Stewart.
Miss Stewart has been in the education system for 27 years.
But I still love school. I just love to do school. I love kids. I love teachers. And I've spent a lot of time in McCracken County. In fact, my entire career has been here in McCracken County schools.
Miss Stewart wants to provide a learning environment for the students, stating that there are students who have worked for 13 years and are preparing for college soon. She hopes to support them in their goals.
At the end of last year, I was approached and given the opportunity to move to the district level. And my position for the first, I guess, 6 or 7 months of this year has been district-wide program director. So for the last half a year, what I've been doing is collaborating with all of the schools.
Stewart plans to be just as strict as she always has been in previous years when it comes to our student code of conduct and dress code.
So we can use cell phones in the classroom if they're helpful to instruction.
Ms. Stewart says students need to know this.
If you send or receive inappropriate material that is sexual in nature, I'm going to go down to the very bottom. It is punishable by a Class D felony. Let me say that again. This violation of this section is punishable by a Class D felony.
But also that she wants to provide a sense of calm and normalcy to a school by which all other schools are measured.
I want kids to know that we love them and we support them, and that's the same. Kids are kids, they're just bigger. Problems may be a little bit bigger, but school is school, and as long as I have this team that I have with me right now at McCracken County High School, we're rocking and rolling.
Although Miss Stewart is new to our school, many students know her from her time as principal at Concord Elementary. We interviewed 3 students and gathered their opinions on Miss Stewart. 2 of the students we interviewed, Esmond Morris and Ava Kelly, knew her already since they attended Concord Elementary. We also asked Grant Johnson his thoughts on our new principal, who had no prior experience with her.
I feel like she is a great principal for the job.
I'm very happy because I had her in elementary school as my principal and she did a wonderful job.
She's a really good principal, a very go-lucky person, but she'll get the job done.
I think she's a wonderful person that gets stuff done and is able to take disciplinary action in school.
Just be a very happy principal, make sure all the situations get done and handled as needed.
I expect her to raise student morale after everything that's going on, and I expect her to take charge of the school and just do a wonderful job and make the students feel better about everything.
First impression, I think she's a really nice person, and I'm looking forward to her time here as our leader. And I've heard a lot of good things about her from Concord kids, and also she's a really good beatboxer.
Many students are very excited and optimistic about Miss Stewart and her time as our interim principal.
Are you looking for something to do the weekend of March 21st? The McCracken County Fine Arts Department is here to help.
From March 21st through the 23rd in the Sea Plant Performing Arts Center, you can see Newsies, the Broadway musical.
Well, I play Jack Kelly.
And I play Catherine Plummer. And basically, a ragtag gang of ragamuffins are trying to take on the kingmakers of New York.
Basically, a bunch of kids who sell newspapers for a living get their prices raised and they're starting to fight for their rights. They're fighting against the big bad Pulitzer.
And they do this through a bunch of crazy dance numbers with tap, singing, and things you will not want to miss.
And there's a little love story entwined in there between Jack and Catherine, but you'll have to come and see.
We will see you in 23 days. Buy your tickets now.
Going fast.
You can get your tickets at showtixforyou.com. Be sure to come out and support the Fine Arts Department and get your tickets before they sell out.
Last weekend, 3 McCracken County students, Mitchell Evans, Connor Horath, and Grant Johnson, traveled to Hartford, Connecticut to compete in the National Ninja League World Championships. The competition is similar to the TV show American Ninja Warrior, where people jump, climb, and pull themselves over various obstacles to see who can get the fastest time. Grant told us about his experience.
Dude, it was a blast. Although I did horrible. But that's besides the point. That was one of the best experiences of my life.
Congrats to Connor, who placed 37th in his division. If you're interested in trying out Ninja League, contact Connor.
Next Tuesday is Mardi Gras. The culinary department will be working on making Mardi Gras themed goodies. Teachers, if you would like to reserve a king cake to be delivered Monday afternoon or Tuesday at noon, respond to the Google form that has been emailed to you. Cakes are $15 each, and there will be a traditional plastic baby inside.
With the highest points ever recorded at McCracken County High School, your academic team is regional champions once again. The Quick Recall team also placed first, along with the future problem solvers. Several others placed in their individual assessments. They now move on to state later this month. The El Salvador team finally returned this past week.
After building houses, feeding the homeless, and spending time with orphans, we certainly came home feeling tired, but all of us definitely came home with a new outlook on life.
My favorite part about El Salvador was being able to feed the homeless because it makes me realize how grateful we are and how fortunate we are.
You always be thankful and grateful for what you have, no matter how much you have or how little you have.
My favorite memory from El Salvador was probably going and building all the houses for the families and just having a good time with everybody and seeing the parents' reaction after we built the house and gave them the keys and all the kids jumping in the beds and stuff. It was a really good time.
My favorite part of the trip was definitely dedicating houses like Tanner said. Being able to change someone's life from such small acts of service has definitely inspired all of us. If you are an underclassman, I would definitely recommend going on the trip next year.
Welcome back to Mustang Sports. I'm Mitchell Evans. Our boys basketball team took a big win in the first round of the regional tournament Monday night. They beat the Graves County Eagles 48-41. Jackson Civils led the team with 21 points with the support of all our Mustangs in attendance, including the pep band. Our Mustangs travel back to Murray tonight to face the Murray Tigers. Senior guard Megan Hayden hit this game-winning shot last week to bring home another district championship for our Lady Mustangs. The shot lifted them over Paducah Tillman. We spoke to her about the three-pointer.
It was a really big moment for me and my team. It was my last district championship, so it was a really good way to end it.
The girls played last night against Marshall County. We'll have more results and the results of their entire region run next week. Our football team spent some time this week giving back to their community. These pictures tweeted by Coach Clark show them sandbagging in Livingston County on Tuesday. They were even visited by Governor Matt Bevin. The McCracken County powerlifting team had their second annual meet. McCracken won the overall meet with 3 champions: Bradley Miller of the 250 weight class, Isaiah Keys of the 195 weight class, and Dalton Skinner of the 185 weight class. We asked Dalton Skinner about how he felt about the competition.
We work really hard together as a team. The encouragement from each other is great. We just work really good together as a team, and I think it showed.
Track season is in full swing. They are currently selling chocolate bars to raise money. They are $1 a piece, and they would greatly appreciate your help.
Thank you for tuning in to Mustang TV.
If you have any suggestions on how to make our newscast better, tweet us at Mustang TV News.
Until next time, work hard and be nice.